right, welcome back, everybody. We're going to try this crap one more time. I need you to let me know if you can hear me.
Holla if you hear me.
I don't want to jump into this thing too soon if she's going to work me. Let me know if you can hear me. See, okay, so then it's 100% StreamYard. I touched nothing. I did nothing. And now all of a sudden we can hear things. So, fuck you, StreamYard. Get your shit together. You're not worth $25 when twice in less than 3 weeks I have no audio, and I'm 10 minutes into a stream before I realize it. And mind you, before you go live, you test everything. It has a meter and everything, and it showed me the microphone is working fine. Just like it did this time. The only difference is this time you guys can actually hear me. Unfortunate. Andrew Roberts, what's up? Well, it's round 2 right now. That's what's up. What we are doing right now is getting ready to see if we're going to do a competition for Pro Wrestling Illustrated, April of 1995. If I've got a few people that want to jump in, and I'm going to post the link right now. Bam. There you go. So there's the link if you wish to be a competitor, and here's how it's going to work if we do it. I need at least 2 people in the studio for this to work. At least 2. I can go up to 3 max. We are either going to, well, no, we're going to be looking for an interim champion right now because the champ is busy tonight and cannot be here. So if we get 2 or 3, then we will do the championship challenge to crown an interim champion. That seems to be the popular thing nowadays, doesn't it? And just so we know how the game is played, for the Pro Wrestling Illustrated Champions Challenge, what we will do if we get at least 2 people to take us up on the opportunity and the offer, we will have a coin toss, which we've actually come up with a pick a number between 1 and 5. Same logic. At that time, the person who gets the number closest to the number in my mind will have the determination of going first or second throughout the event. Each question will be followed up by a very short audio musical clip that sounds like this. Let me try that clip again. Not that one. That one. When that clip stops playing, you must have your answers ready. If you do not, it's on automatic, and the next person goes. If you have a correct answer, then you get a point. And we're talking about answers on the top 10 list in multiple categories. It could be the top 10 in the WWF, top 10 in the NWA. It could be the most popular. It could be the most hated. It could be the best tag team, whatever column we're talking about doing. So as we move from 10 to 9 to 8 all the way up to 1, you're getting 1 point for every correct answer. Once we get to the number 1 answer, the numbers 10 through 2, I will probably give a clue to help you out. Once we get to the number 1 answer, there are no clues. You have to have the correct answer. If you do get the correct answer, you get not 1, not 2, but 3, count them, 3 points. And that can dig you out of a hole very quickly if you're able to do that. Each player will also get a finisher. The way that works is anytime you want to use your finisher, you automatically take your opponent out. So if the question comes down to it, and I say one of you has the correct answer, before I tell you which one it is, if you're not confident with yours and think it might not be you, you call for your super or for your finisher. And if you're right, and your opponent would have had the right answer, they get 0, and you get whatever the point value would have been for them. So it was a 1-point question, and you use your finisher, you'll end up getting the 1 point, they'll get 0. If it was a 3-pointer, you get the 3, they get the 0. But you only get 1 finisher throughout the entire competition, so you want to use it wisely. Could be the difference between going home or going on. And if there is a draw where both people end up with the same number of points, it's a wash. So if both people got the right answer, it's 1 point each, but we do 0. And that's how the game portion of this challenge works. I think the rules are kind of straightforward. So again, I put the link up here in the chat. All you got to do is click on it. If you're camera shy, that's perfectly fine. Keep the camera off as long as you have a working microphone and StreamYard wants to let you use it. Well, geez, Ancient, tonight there's not a whole lot of competition out there, man. Well, right now, there is nobody in the waiting room. So I'm going to go over like maybe 5 minutes and see if anyone wants to jump in. And if not, we'll just chalk it up to next week. We'll do it. But in the meantime, we'll kind of hang out and shoot the shit a little bit here. I remember when Diesel won the title from Backlund, I was shocked because Backlund had just won the title from Bret the Hitman Hart in a long feud that went throughout. And then, of course, if you remember, I think it was Survivor Series, I'm almost positive, Backlund had him caught up in the cross-face chicken wing, which was a devastating move back in the day when he was the world champion because he did a stand-up version of it. And he clasped his hands properly around that. When he got to the WWF later in the return where he became a heel, he had a different variation of it, more of the kata hajime, where it would go to the ground and he'd wrap the legs around it. But he never really had that same grip that he used to have, so it didn't sell as well to me. It always seemed very plausible. Me and my friends would put it on each other and fucking hurt. I'm not going to lie. But when you put it on for real and you crank on that son of a bitch, I'm telling you, that does hurt. So you had Bret Hart in that hold on the ground for, it seemed like 10 friggin' minutes. It was probably like 2 or 3, though. And then Owen Hart, who was already kind of going after Bret, was ringside there. And then he put on this whole ploy that, oh, my God, my brother, what have I done? And I'm so sorry. And then he goes to his mom and dad, who are ringside sitting there. Mom, you got to throw the towel in. Bret's getting hurt. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have made this match happen. And but you got it, and mom finally starts crying. Her baby's being choked out and twisted up, and she throws a towel in, and then Owen starts laughing. I fooled y'all, and that's how he lost the world title, by mom throwing the towel into the ring. So there's Bob Backlund, the world champion. Now, back at that time, when you were the WWF world champion, you were going to hold it for a little bit. I mean, the Iron Sheik back in '84 won the title from Backlund and lost it a month later or so to maybe almost 2 months, but not quite, to Hogan in January. And so the Sheik would have won it in '83, technically. End of '83, and then Hogan took it from him in '84. But other than that, you're hard-pressed to find too many WWF title reigns that didn't last a minute. Wow, man, if you're in the studio, then you'll count as one of 2. So from there we go. That's all I can tell you. I just need a second person if you're in.
Is in the house.
D-Train is in the house.
D-Train
Is in the house.
Well, it's a party now. Ancient Clown, man, there's nothing lost if you don't take a chance. I need a first and a second. There's the link. Like I said, as long as we can get at least 2 people, we'll do it today. Otherwise, we'll push it off to next week. I'd just like to do one today. That's all. It's for the interim championship since the champ couldn't be here today. We've kind of gone through the magazine. We've had some streaming issues today with StreamYard. All right, so we got one person in the studio. I need one more person so we can do this thing. Come on, clown. You know you want to. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, man. Come on, clown. Wouldn't you like to add your name to the ever-growing list of the Legion of the PWI Championship Challenge winners? I mean, think about it. You'd be able to walk around with that nice, shiny PWI championship title, man. Oh, it's a party now. Hello.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, look at it. #1 champion of the world. Yeah, that's my best.
Oh.
Not as good as you, Vince.
Oh. I feel bad even doing it now after having Macho Man on because he is the bomb.
Not as good as you. I feel bad even doing it now after having Macho Man on because he is the bomb.
All right. Somebody has a set of speakers on loud right now. Is that you, Ancient?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, just turn the speakers down. Otherwise, we're going to get wicked feedback.
Ooh. Is that better?
So far, yes. Let me turn off the bell. I forgot it was on replay. All right. D-Train, you can hear everything fine?
So far, so good. Yes, sir.
Oh, there you go. Okay. You're being awfully quiet there. I just wanted to make sure.
No, it's all good.
All right. So as we've discussed in this issue of the magazine, Diesel had just taken the title away from Bob Backlund. Let me get rid of this. Boom. There we go. And that was the majority of what was going on. We saw something about Dustin and Dusty. There was a fantasy booking kind of thing. What if they went against each other? So they had a bunch of stuff about Dusty and Arn having a brawl at the time. Bunkhouse Buck was going up against Dustin at the time. So to kind of give you an idea of the time frame we're looking at, Hogan was stretchered out at Clash of the Champions. I think it was 28, if I'm not mistaken. And Kevin Sullivan and his three faces of fear were going after Hogan. It was not yet the Tower of Doom. Or the Legion of Doom, sorry. Tower of Doom was something different.
Dungeon of Doom.
Dungeon of Doom, there you go. Too many things of Doom in the WCW. Legion of Doom, and everyone's a Doom. All right. So let's start with the overall top 10. All right, so here's what we're going to do right now. D-Train, give me a number from 1 to 5.
4.
Ancient Clown, give me a number from 1 to 5.
3.
That's what I had. So you have the choice, Ancient Clown. Do you want to go first, or do you want to defer to D-Train?
I'm going to defer.
All right, so D-Train, you'll be going first throughout the competition. Remember, each of you has a finisher. D-Train, what's your finisher going to be?
I hadn't thought about that. That's a good question. I might need to defer on that one. That's a very good question.
He's already deferred.
I don't know. I didn't know I needed to name a finisher.
Just pick your favorite.
I don't know if I had him. I don't know. I'm a partial to that flippy Canadian Destroyer kind of.
Canadian Destroyer, that's yours. All right, you got the Canadian Destroyer. Clown, what do you want?
Oh, I've got the claw.
The claw hold.
Yep.
I love it. All right, so you each have a finisher. You can use it only one time throughout this event. There will be 3 rounds since there's only 2 of us, 2 of you. I don't count. And at any time you can use it, but that's the only time you'll be able to use it. If you use it successfully, you will take the other person's points on that particular question and round. So when we have a question and I say one of you is correct, that is when you would consider using your finisher. Because if you feel confident you have the right answer, you would not use it. But if you're not confident and you think the other person might have the right answer, that's when you turn around and say Canadian Destroyer or Claw. And then I will let you know if you were correct in doing it. But it is gone at that point in time. If you were correct, you'll take the points, whether it was a 1-point question or a 3-point question. If you're correct, you will get those points. Make sense?
Just go with it. It's all good.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Round 1. We're going to do the overall top 10 in professional wrestling. This is April 1995. Number 10, representing the WCW. D-Train, you'll be the first one right after the music plays. Have an answer. That's not music. That's not. What the hell? There it is. Number 10, D-Train, WCW. Who do you think it is?
1995.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Sting?
As I say, Jesus is not on the top 10. Sting is your answer. Ancient Clown. Number 10. Who do you...
I'm just guessing. I'm trying to remember who was even in the WCW.
Give me a guess.
I'm going to go with Stevie Ray.
Both good answers. However, the correct answer would have been Lex Luger. The total package was number 10. Moving up to number 9. I don't even know what promotion this guy was in. I know the name. Shoot. I'm going to guess that he was in WCCW. Were they still around in 95?
I don't even know.
No.
I'm just going to give you this
wrestling? No.
I'm just going to. All right. The only clue I can give you, he has his first and last name are really 2 first names.
Chris Adams?
Let's see, like that would have been a great guess, but incorrect. Clown. Nothing. It's okay. I wouldn't have got this one either. Tony Anthony.
I was thinking maybe Chris Adams too, but
yeah, Tony Anthony. I know the name. I can't even think of his face right now.
Never even heard of him.
I'd heard of him. I guess that's as much as I can say. But he made number 9 ahead of Lex Luger, so he must have been doing something right.
Guess so.
Train, do you remember him?
Hey, is that the dirty white boy? Is that the guy that worked in Cornette's promotion?
Maybe that's what it was. Smoky Mountain Tony Anthony. It could be.
I thought it was
Like I said, I got nothing on him. All right, we're going to move up to number 8, representing the WCW. Right after the music plays, think about it. Think about it quick. D-Train, number 8 from the WCW would be who? Need an answer?
Yeah, no, I'm going to go with Sting again because he's got to be on there. I just can't think of anybody else.
I love the logic. Ancient Clown, you can go with Sting or choose somebody else, but they're WCW and they're number 8.
I'm going to go with Stevie Ray again.
You're going to go with Stevie Ray again. All right. I'll tell you this. One of you is correct.
I'm not using my finisher, but I'm pretty sure.
All right. Time is up. The correct answer is Sting. Now, Clown, you could have used your finisher there.
I was thinking about it.
But
Because I'm going to hold out for trying to get a 3-point question with my finisher.
Because it's 3 rounds, it might not be bad to save it for a little bit. But now we understand how that works.
The only reason why, well, I'm not going to give away. I just thought Stevie Ray was part of a tag team back then, so he probably would have been in the top 10.
True that. I almost said Stevie Ray just to mess with you for a second there, but I wasn't going to do it.
No.
All right, we're moving up the line now. We're at number 7. The number 7 entry is a gentleman from the WWF. All right, quick answer. D-Train, who is it?
The bad guy, Razor Ramon.
Clown?
What about Dean Malenko?
Correct answer is Bob Backlund, the man who just lost the title. All right, we're moving up. Number 6, representing the WCW. Any clue I would give it away, so I'm just going to say WCW. D-Train, who do you think it might have been in 95?
Ric Flair.
Clown?
Stevie Ray. One of those has got to be in there.
I'm going to say both answers were great. Both answers were wrong. And the correct answer, he's a bad man. Johnny B.
Oh, my God.
So now as we get this top 10 list, and we're up to number 6 now, we should start thinking, we got some Johnny B. We got some Lex Luger, Sting, Tony Anthony, what the hell that's for. Hopefully helping you guys paint a better picture as we move up the ladder here, because now we're up to number 5.
Wow, wrestling was bad in 95 when Johnny B. Bad's made top 10.
I will say nothing about that. I actually liked him back then. I liked the whole Johnny B. Bad gimmick. Wasn't a big fan of the Mark Merrow stuff.
Yeah.
All right. We are now on number 5, WWF. Quick answers. D-Train.
I'm going back. I hate to do this, but I'm going back with the bad guy, Razor Ramon. He had to be IC champ around.
We got Razor Ramon. Ancient Clown, what do you got?
I'm still trying to remember exactly which era, but Dean Malenko should be in there somewhere, I'm thinking.
Both answers are great. Both answers are wrong. The correct answer,
Shawn Michaels.
The Undertaker.
Hmm.
Undertaker coming in at 5. Tom Watts had the guess of Shawn Michaels. Not a bad guess. All right, up to number 4. Number 4, representing the WWF. Damn it. Keep hitting the wrong damn button. D-Train, what do you got?
Bret Hart?
Bret Hart's your guess? Ancient Clown?
D-Train, that's what I wanted to say. But
You
I don't
still
want to say
can.
the same one as you. I don't want to though. So I'm gonna go with maybe like British Bulldog.
Again, great answers. Again, they're incorrect. And the winner for number 4 spot would go to King Kong Bundy.
Wow.
I know, man. We're really having to try and draw from this. And now we're in the top 3, and it gets even more and more interesting.
Who does this top 10?
PWI. Hey, did you see the top 500 this year? Give me a break. All right. We're at number 3, representing the WCW. Who's number 3, D-Train?
What you gonna do, brother? The Hulkster.
Ooh, he's going with Hulk Hogan. Ancient Clown, what are you thinking? And remember,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with D-Train on this one because
you think it's Hulk Hogan? You are both correct.
Brother.
There you go. You are both correct. Hulk Hogan is the number 3 answer.
The next
Or
2
number
are gonna be
two. Yeah, he's number
WWF
3.
guys. I can smell it.
Yep. That is a draw. Nobody gets any points. We are still scoreless as the first round is almost over. But before we get there, we got to figure out who's the number 2 superstar on the list for April of 95, representing the WWF. D-Train, who do you like?
I know he better not be on that. I'm
What do you
gonna
got?
say Shawn. I'm gonna say Shawn Michaels.
I was thinking Triple H.
Ooh, I like this. We're going click heavy on these guesses. And damn it, that was so close because Razor Ramon is number 2.
Oh, D-Train.
Yeah, see, I was right there, say him a third time. I was like, no.
I was just going to say, you've been calling his name, and I was like, oh, he's going to miss him. All right, that brings us to the number 1. I give you 0 clues, but I give you this much time.
Yeah. Big Daddy. Big
D-Train,
Daddy Cool.
#1.
Big Daddy Cool, probably, since he was the champ.
Big Daddy Cool's the guess. Ancient
What about
Clown?
Big Daddy Cool?
All right, it's a draw because it is Big Daddy Cool. So at the end of round 1, we are scoreless. It's like a soccer game. Oh, my God. What is this?
No, I think somebody. Tom
Wait.
Watts is saying I got the one guy for Sting.
Did you? Did you have Sting correct?
He was like number what, 7 or
That's
whatever
right.
it was?
Because I take it back, Tom. You're right. Thank you for keeping score for us.
Sorry, I know it's a low
There
score.
you go,
to
keeping
remember,
it
but-
honest.
It's 1-0. Tom, you are the official scorekeeper moving forward. I got too many
Thank you,
hats
Tom
right now.
Watts.
All right. We're going to move to tag team division, the top 10. And this is all a professional wrestling going back to the wonderful time of April of 1985. The number 10.
85 or 95?
95. Sorry, 95. My bad.
Okay.
I'm an 85 person. I just like that ring a lot.
Fair
But we're in 95 right now. The number 10 tag team representing the WWF. Yeah, again, if I give any clues away, it gives away the answer.
Natural disasters. I don't remember what era they were from, to be honest. It's just the first name that popped in my head.
D-Train, what are you thinking?
1995. Holy crap.
Need an answer.
Owen Hart and Yokozuna? I don't even know.
I like that guess. The Smoking Guns.
Oh, I remember them. Yeah.
Yeah, with Sonny.
Papa Ass or whatever his name is now. Yep.
All right.
Lady Ass.
This ought to be interesting. I'll almost be a little surprised if somebody doesn't get this. Number 9 tag team representing the ECW. What tag team in 1995 was eating it up in the ECW and came one ahead of the Smoking Guns? D-Train, you go first.
Ooh. That's either the
I don't
Public
even
Enemy.
remember the ACW that
I'm
well.
going to say Public Enemy, but I think they might rank higher than that. And they might
Public
even
Enemy
be
is
the
his guess. Ancient
Yeah.
Clown. Need an answer.
I'm gonna say the same thing as D-Train.
Fair enough.
So you're both going to have
No,
the same
I'm
answer.
not.
That's
No,
fine.
I'm not.
You already
I
did.
really don't have a guess on that one because I can't remember the ECW.
You already did. And it's a good thing you did because Public Enemy is the correct answer. All right. It is still a 1-0 lead as we move up to number 8. Representing the WWF. I'll give you this clue. This is a tag team. This is a tag team that was known worldwide that came to the U.S. in 86. D-Train.
Came into the U.S. in 86.
Need an answer.
The Rock and Roll Express?
British Bulldogs? No.
Oh, Rock and Roll did come in from Japan. Jesus
I didn't say
Christ.
Japan. I never
Oh.
said Japan. I said they
what?
came to the United States in 1986.
Oh.
What about the Samoans? Not the.
We're both wrong. I can already tell.
You're both wrong. We're just going to move ahead because it was the Bushwhackers.
Oh, we
The
just watched the
Bushwhackers
show on them the other day.
Exactly.
I watched your update.
1995, they were still that relevant?
Yeah, they were licking
No
people by
offense.
that time.
No, they were done. In 1995, they were done licking people, I thought. I don't know. Anyway.
All right, let's see. Where are we at here?
Number 7, is it?
Yes,
I was
it is
studying
number
music
7.
theater at this time, Vince. I was too busy doing pirouettes and tap dances.
All right, well, both of you will know this next tag team as they come in at the number 7 spot representing the WCW. D-Train.
I'm going to say, I don't know, Road Warriors, Legion of Doom, but they kept flip-flopping a lot. No, it's not the Road Warriors. I'm going to say Steiner Brothers.
Ancient Clown.
I'm gonna go with Harlem Heat.
Both great answers. The Rock and Roll Express. Told you you'd both know them.
Yeah, true.
All right, we're moving up to number 6, representing the WCW. I'm going to need quick answers. Here we go. Number 6 answer. D-Train, who is it?
Steiners.
Harlem Heat.
Wait, who said what?
Sorry, go ahead, DJ.
Harlem Heat.
What do you have, Clown? Clown, what was your answer?
Steiners.
You got Steiners. We got Harlem Heat. I'll tell you this. One of you has the correct answer.
Oh, no.
I'm not so confident in mine. I'm not. No.
Is somebody going to use a finisher before I announce the winner?
I'm tempted, but I'm not going to.
All right. Correct answer is Harlem Heat.
I
D-Train
used
gets another point.
his answer against him.
D-Train gets another point. That gives us a 2-0 lead as Tom is keeping score.
See, I'm going to let him get up to 3 so I can use my super pull. Take them all.
Ooh.
Tom had a great guess on the ECW one, the Eliminators.
Yeah, and that was the team I was thinking of too, but I think they didn't. Not till like 96, 97, I thought they got a bigger push.
Yeah,
could
I'm not
be
even
wrong,
sure
but-
now because that's
I want to say
Yeah.
97.
probably 96 because when Doink was a big thing and he's in this magazine, that's when I switched to ECW. It's like it was too insulting at that point when they had clowns and dinks and all these things.
Hey, don't be knocking clowns.
Especially ancient ones.
Sorry. Forgot what company I was in. All right, where are we at here? We're up to number 5. Number 5, also representing the ECW.
The gangsters? The gangsters?
Going with the Gangsters. Very interesting choice. Ancient Clown.
Yeah, I can't remember any of the tag teams from them.
You can take the same one if you want. It's up to you. But we need an answer.
Oh, or is bad.
Nah,
news.
I can't.
All right. Because you didn't give me an answer, I can't tell you that one of you got the right answer because that would be unfair. So D-Train gets the point. If you didn't give me any answer, I could have said someone. So D-Train gets another point.
I can't even think of a name from ECW at this point.
Well, now you've got a few. You got Public Enemy. You got the Gangsters. And
I never really got to see any of those guys.
Yeah, you need to go back and watch some YouTube and stuff or on the network because that was some good times, man. Those teams really tore it up. Purist, I see your comment, man. We've already got this thing going. I can't jump in with another person right now, but next week we're going to do it again, and I will add you to the mix, and one of these guys will be the interim champion. I know you want to take that. We're up to number 4. What the hell?
Uh-oh.
All right, I got to try and come up with clues for this because I didn't even know this was a team, and they're number 4.
Holy.
Representing the WWF, they are not known as tag team wrestlers by any stretch of the imagination, and one half of them would be considered Native American.
The Rock and Sock Connection.
God. D-Train. There's no way in a million years I'd have got this.
Tatanka is one of the guys, obviously. Tatanka and was that when he was in the $1 Million Corporation? Him and the 1-2-3 Kid.
Who'd you pick?
Not the 1-2-3 Kid, but I know Tatanka is one of them. But I don't know who his partner is.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh.
Was
That
that
was the $1 Million
Corporation?
time. Yep.
Yeah, because Bam Bam was in it too. Until you said that, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
But
'cause
they
you
were
bought
number
Tatanka
4.
and-
How is that possible over every other name we just mentioned? That's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy that they're number 4, though.
So I said, whoever did these ratings, they had some beer or something beforehand.
Or something, yeah.
Or they just picked the name out of a hat. Oh, here, they're number 4.
I think they were smoking a little something, something. All right, well, that brings us to number 3, and at this point, it's like Katie bar the door. It could be anybody. Let's see. They were from Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Best known from Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
Best known for Smoky Mountain Wrestling? Never
Yes.
used the Gangsters. They were okay. So best known from there. And it's not the Rock and Roll Express.
Oh no, I'm trying to think of the
Need an
like
answer.
the Hillbilly Jim combination thing there with Uncle
Elmer. That's the 80s, buddy. But we'll take it as an answer. D-Train, what's your
I
answer?
know it ain't the Midnight Express, but maybe like the New School or something like that. Some weird name.
All right, it's a draw. Nobody gets it. The
Yeah.
Heavenly Bodies.
Oh Jesus Christ! The Gigolo, and yeah.
Jimmy Del Rey and whatever. All right. Again, you'll know this team. I'm trying to think of which organization at this point in history they're representing. I'm going to say they were WWF, although there is a chance in 95 they might have been WCW. D-Train, quick answers.
I'm gonna say Steiner's.
Okay, Ancient Clown.
Hall and Nash.
Ooh. One of you has... No, sorry, you're both wrong. My bad. Got
One
you
of you-
excited for a moment there.
One of you still doesn't have a damn clue.
One of you still hasn't got a damn clue. It was the Nasty Boys. Which I can take that over Bam Bam and Tatanka.
Yeah, they were in WCW in '95 because Hogan.
I can't believe they got that high.
All right. To get this next one right, you guys are going to both have to smoke a bowl or something. Because whoever made this list was. And I feel like you have to be on that same mindset to think this way. But I will tell you, the number one, and I normally don't give clues, but there ain't no way in hell you're going to get this right. They're from WCW.
It's not a bowl, but you know.
Yeah, it gets the right idea. They're from WCW. And we'll just say they were of an American good old, not good old boys. They were American themed tag team. D-Train just throws something against the wall because there's no way.
Bunkhouse Buck and Terry Funk.
I like the thought of it. Ancient Clown?
Steiner.
Both of those fit the criteria. You know what team was better than both of those teams, though, in 1995? As a matter of fact, better than every other tag team in wrestling, according to PWI? Marcus Bagwell and the Patriot. This is why I watched ECW. How in the hell? How in the blue hell is that tag team number one? Did they even win the tag team titles?
There's a couple on that list that I even question being on the list.
No more than number one. Holy shit.
That's why I'd like to know how he based this stuff. I mean, there's really no.
Yeah, you're right. There is no nothing. That's insane. Absolutely insane. All right. We have a 3-0 lead heading into the final round. D-Train, since you have the first choice, I'm going to let you choose. Do we want the most popular or the most hated?
Ooh, in 1995, most popular and most hated.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with the most popular, I think.
I totally thought you were going to go the other way. Okay.
I almost did, but
Let's see how interesting this one looks. All right. This is interesting indeed. Okay, so we're going to start with the number 10 answer representing the WCW. D-Train, who was number 10 on the top 10 most popular list in April of 1995?
Johnny B. Bad.
Good guess, Ancient Clown. You got one from the WCW?
Dean Malenko.
He loves that Dean Malenko. For his sake, I hope he shows up at some point in time, but not number 10. Number 10 would be Dustin Rhodes, the son of a plumber. And we're moving straight up the list. We won't stop till we reach
2001. How do you not love Dean Malenko?
He might have still been an ECW at this time, though. Not that he can't still be in the top 10 list.
I think Malenko was in ECW 96. Because he came
So he was.
96.
He wouldn't be in WCW. Not at this point. All right, we're up to number 9, representing the WCW as well. I will give you guys one little hint. We did hear his name on an earlier list. D-Train, need an answer. Number 9, most popular.
Wow.
3, 2.
Lex Luger.
Johnny B. Bad. Luger.
All right, wait a minute. Who's saying which? D-Train, what do you
Luger. I just got Johnny B. Bad.
You're saying Johnny B. Clown, you've got Luger? Correct? One of you has the correct answer. Anyone going to use a finisher? Yes or no?
I'm going to use the finisher.
What's your finisher?
The claw.
Ancient Clown pulls out the claw. And he gets him.
So now we're tied 0-0.
No, he takes the point that you would have had because you had the right answer. So you're winning 3-1.
I stole your point, D-Train. Now I'm on the board, baby.
But now he has no more finisher. Therefore, he can't take the 3-pointer at the end if it came down to one person having the right answer.
So no, if you use your finisher and you're wrong, you lose a point?
I hadn't thought about that, but I like it. Negative consequences, yeah. Because think about it, if you use a finisher and you miss, look what happened to Hogan.
Yeah.
He missed the leg drop on the Warrior. The rest is history. I like that. Yes, you lose a point.
Why did I say that now? Shut up.
Well, you have a 3-1 lead. The correct answer was
like an automatic reversal if you fail.
That makes sense.
All right.
Then. Okay.
I can't speak. Moving up to number 8 right now. So far, I think it's all WCW, isn't it? It's still WCW. What's your choice, D-Train?
1995 WCW. I'm going to say Luger, but I think he was turning bad. I'm going to say Luger, though.
Ancient Clown.
No, Luger wasn't. No.
Dean Malenko.
It's not Luger.
He is going to beat that drum.
Luger was in the WWF.
Hey, if he had stuck with his choice before, he would have got an extra point.
That's a good point. But he's going to get it now anyway, even though he doesn't like his answer. It's the right answer. It's the total package, Lex Luger. Lucky for you, once you say your answer, that's it. It sticks. It's not like chess where you get to, keep the finger on the button and all that.
That's pretty crazy because this is April of 1995, right?
It is, and Lex Luger must have just shown up on Nitro recently.
Nitro started in like August or September.
Well, you got to remember, these magazines aren't, there's always like months of gap in between what they're printing and what really happened.
Wow.
It's not like the internet. It's just the closest thing we had. All right, we're up to number 7, and it's a 4-1 lead. So Clown needs to put really, you don't need to put a lot together. If you get one right answer and the number 1 right answer, you can catapult right to the top of this thing, and that would be drama. All right, number 7, representing, finally, the WWF. D-Train, who do you like at the number 7 spot?
I think we're going to go with the British Bulldog.
British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. Ancient Clown, what are you thinking?
I'm going to pull out Shawn Michaels on this one.
Correct answer is Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Moving up to number 6. from the WWF. Again, it's a name that we've heard earlier. D-Train.
A name we heard earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Razor
Who's got
Ramon.
the helicopter?
Oh, that's my fan probably making noise.
I'll say the bad guy. Although I think he's
Going
higher up.
Razor?
Yeah.
Ancient Clown, who do you want for the number 6 pick from the WWF?
I'm gonna go Triple H.
So you got Triple H. And D-Train, you got who?
Who did I just say? The bad guy, Razor Ramon.
Razor Ramon. Damn, that's too bad. If you'd have said Diesel, you'd have had the right answer.
Oh,
So close.
Yeah, this list is very all over
It's
the place.
still a 4-1 lead for D-Train as we move up to the number 5 answer. Who is the most popular at number 5 representing the WWF? D-Train, hit me.
Razor Ramon again. Razor Ramon again.
Ancient Clown?
I'm gonna stick with Shawn Michaels.
One of you has the correct answer. Only one of you has a finisher.
I've already used my finisher.
Now, D-Train, you could be correct, or Ancient Clown could be correct. We need to turn the speakers down a little bit there in the background.
Now, D-Train, you could be correct. Or
I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use it.
So you're going to stick with your answer of Razor Ramon at number 5.
Yeah.
Correct answer, Razor Ramon at number 5. He would have lost a point if he would have used it. Ancient Clown, it would have been 4-2. It would have been so tight. It's still tight. All you got to do is get one right answer at the end if the score stays the same. I love some drama. We're moving up. We're at number 4, representing the WWF. And again, it's a name we heard earlier. D-Train.
Bret Hart.
Clown.
Bret Hart.
It's a tie. It's the wrong answer, but it's a tie. Correct answer is The Undertaker.
Oh,
Moving up to number 3, representing the WCW. D-Train, give me an answer.
The Stinger.
Ancient Clown.
yeah. Yeah, Sting.
Good thing you said Sting, because that is the correct answer, and it's a draw, which means no one gets the point. It is still 4-1. Clown, if you wouldn't have given the same answer, that would have put you mathematically out of the equation. You're still in it. We are at number 2, representing the WWF. D-Train, need an answer.
Bret Hart.
Ancient Clown, need an answer.
Shawn Michaels. Why not? He should be popular.
One of you has the correct answer. D-Train, how much do you like your answer? Is it enough to stick with it? Or do you want to roll the dice, use your finisher, which would knock him, if he has the right answer, mathematically out of this before we get to the 3-pointer?
I honestly think I'm right, but I'm going to save it. I might as well save it for the end just in case. So
you're not going to use your finisher?
No. I'm pretty sure
Final
Shawn
answer?
Michaels was a bad guy.
Final answer?
Yep.
Correct answer was Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh,
In nature.
And by my mathematical calculation, I believe that makes it a 5-1 lead. Best you can do, Clown, if you get this one, is make it a 5-4 razor fine finish. Let's see what happens. Who was the most popular wrestler in April of 1995. That's the only clue you're going to get, and nothing more. Not going to tell you what promotion or anything. You got to go cold. D-Train, who do you like?
Gotta go cold in 1995. I'm gonna go off of totally. I'm gonna say Sabu for some reason.
Ooh.
Totally weird, but
Ancient Clown, you can get
Have we
3
had Hogan
huge
on?
points. Who do you like?
Have we said Hogan yet?
We have not. Was that your choice?
I'm going to say that.
Ancient Clown just picked up 3 to make it a 5-4 finish. Oh, if it weren't for the Bret Hart, it would have been so much more entertaining there at the end, boy.
I said Bret Hart on the wrong spot.
Yep. And D-Train wasn't giving up his finisher. He's taking that Canadian crippler pile driver home with him.
well, I wasn't even sure because back then in '95, it's like Hogan was popular, but he was starting to get booed. So
Kudos to you, D-Train. You earned it, buddy.
Yeah, it was.
There's your belt. Shine it up.
I've got some belts. Don't worry.
Oh, you got one right here, man. You are the interim PWI championship champion. So next week on Saturday, I can't swear to the 6:05 start time because, like I said, right now.
So I'm booked for next weekend, huh?
You're booked for Saturday somewhere near the 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock hour, depending how quick I can get out of work. And it'll be as scheduled right now. You against Big JH, who is the reigning PWI champion. And if Purist is able to make it on, he will be in there. And Jay will probably be. This could be our first
Fatal 4-way.
Yeah, right. That's 4-way. That'll be the first Fatal 4-way. Holy shit. So the way that works is we have an elimination round.
Well,
the first 2
it was
rounds.
a pleasure to get to jump and join with you.
Oh, I can't tell you how happy I am that you got on here and joined us, man.
Hey, it's all good.
I love it. It was good stuff. We had a good time. And it was so competitive down to the end. Just that one question at the very end was the separating, and the fact that he wouldn't budge on that finish.
I should have saved and stole the 3-pointer.
Well, that you try it sometimes, and that's just the way it works. But we had a great opportunity here today to see how all the little nuances of the game plays itself out. Thank you guys both. Appreciate it very much. D-Train got his championship belt there. He could be proud to wear that. And Ancient Clown, we'll see you on a future one, man. All right. I want to thank everyone for being part of this. We've had a great time, but it's time to go. You know how that works. Look forward to seeing you guys next week. I didn't do the classic calls on Tuesday again with the storm and everything going through here. It just wasn't in my mind. I wasn't into that. But next week on Tuesday, 6:05, everything else working accordingly. I will be doing that again. I think we are doing WWF this week. I don't remember which card I put together off the top of my head, but if you're not familiar, that's when we do. Oh, actually, I got a little something here. Hold on a minute. I have something. Where the hell did it go?
And you're obviously not letting us know ahead of time what the insider is going to be for next week, right?
I don't even know. I just literally reach in the box and pull one out.
That's all right. Good way to go.
Mm-hmm. All right, this is what we'll be doing on Tuesday.
And new World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion. Join us for Classic Calls, the live stream that captures the feel of the old days of professional wrestling. With the power of the classic board game Superstar Pro Wrestling, we bring the legends back to life as only we can.
Distracting the referee Valentine. Oh, low blow.
Names like Flair, Funk, Rhodes, Hogan, Snuka, Piper, and many others will rise to glory once again on the only channel that can contain the action, the Nation Network.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was an upset.
Look for it on Saturday evenings at 6:05 Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, I think I got those turned around. It was supposed to be. Well, that was supposed to be on Tuesdays, and the commercial calls for Saturdays. Maybe I got them backwards. Oh well. We'll check. Maybe we can do Tuesday instead on PWI. But anyway, it was a good competition. I appreciate you guys all being a part of it. D-Train, where'd you go? There you are. How'd you disappear on me like that?
Technical difficulties.
Okay, they happen. Trust me. It happened earlier tonight. Still got your belt, I see. Well done. I tell you what, I almost wish you'd have bid on that friggin' finisher because, my God, that would have been so much fun at the end there. All good. All right, folks. For D-Train, for the Ancient Clown, and for yours truly, Vince McSham, I say thank you for being here, part of the Nation Network for PWI R&R, and we'll see you again real soon.